Hey guys, I'm Bree, the customer success lead at Wishpond, and I'm here with Vanessa Cabrera to teach you how to increase followers on Instagram using contests and constant contact. So it's great to have you on, Vanessa.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm super excited for today's webinar.
Yeah, great. Now, you used our Instagram hashtag contest for your client. Tell us how that went, your experience, and why you used it.
I did, yeah, I used it firsthand. And first of all, we used it because the client that I had, their demographic was a younger demographic. So
Mhm.
I recommended using Instagram, seeing as if that's where their target market was hanging out. So that's why we chose Instagram as a platform. I chose Wishpond because we wanted to run our first hashtag photo contest. And I saw how easy it was to set up and create and manage. So I suggested to my clients that we use Wishpond to run the contest.
And what were the results of your campaign?
Yeah, so they're a seasonal client. They have a family entertainment center on the Jersey Shore. So
Yeah.
we decided to run two different contests in the first half of the summer and then the second half of the summer. They had a brand new Instagram account, so they were new to the platform, so we had to kind of grow their followers.
Right.
But at the end, they had over 300 followers, a lot of engagement on their Facebook page throughout the entire season. And we also collected over 400 emails to their email list. So they were very excited,
Amazing.
and they got customers to their location, which was the objective, because they had to take a photo of themselves at the location. So it worked beautifully.
And how did that work with constant contact?
So that was another reason we decided to go with Wishpond, because it integrated so beautifully with Constant Contact. As a master certified Constant Contact expert, my client has been using Constant Contact for years to do their emails. So we incorporated Constant Contact within the program to, number one, obviously launch it, let people know about the contest. We also sent out a handful of emails throughout the contest, letting them know how it was going, who was winning, trying to hype it up a little bit more. And then after, we sent out a thank you, not only to everyone who participated, but also
Nice.
to all those new leads that we just received. So the fact that we were able to create an email marketing campaign to accompany Wishpond, and the fact that anyone who participated in the contest was automatically downloaded to their constant contact list was beautiful. It just saved so much time. It was effortless, and my client was just beyond happy with how the two platforms worked together. So one of the reasons I'm super excited about this webinar is because after the fact that I ran my first hashtag photo contest, I got so many questions for people wanting to know how I did it, how I incorporated constant contact, and all of the above. So this is why one of the webinars I took with Bree, it tells you step by step on how to set up your own hashtag photo contest. And it's just a lot simpler than you would think. So I'm so happy to be able to answer all of my followers' questions and show you guys exactly how I did it.
Awesome. Thanks, Vanessa. I'll take it from here and host the webinar.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy it.
Great. So let's get into it. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day. I realize we have people joining from all over the world today. You can ask questions below in the chat box. There's a lot of content we're covering, so please ask questions. I definitely encourage you to get involved. Don't wait until the end, but I will answer all of your questions at the end so we can get through this on time. So to get the most out of this webinar, I would recommend that you just take a moment to turn off all your distractions and windows on your screen, email, Skype, iTunes, chat, your phone on silent, etc. I want you to use this time to help improve your personal and company growth. So, firstly, tell me, are you happy with the amount of likes you're getting on Instagram? Write it in the comment section below. Are you happy with the amount of likes you are getting from Instagram? Steve from Dallas says, nope, I want more. Elizabeth from Maryland says, somewhat, but I want more. Hung from Singapore says no. Alice from London says no. And there's a lot more no's I'm seeing here. Okay, well, you've come to the right place because I'm going to show you exactly how to increase the likes you get on your photos that you post, giving you more exposure, more followers, and more business. And next, I want to ask you guys, what are the fears of running a contest on Instagram for you? Do you have any fears that you have that make you hesitate before running a contest? Maybe just simply don't know how or the best way? Yeah. Okay, great. All right. Christy from Toronto says, not sure if it's a good look. John from Los Angeles says, just don't know how. Want to learn the best practices, of course. Great. Okay, well, I will address all of these concerns throughout the webinar, and you'll be kicking yourself for not having started sooner. And to start off, a little bit about me and Wishpond. I've been with Wishpond for 3 years now. Right after I graduated university, I started at Wishpond, moving from content marketer to customer support lead to customer success lead. It's been amazing to see the growth at Wishpond and a real honor to still be working with clients we started with 3 years ago and to see their businesses grow and change. And to have worked with some major companies such as Nestle, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, KFC, Fairmont, etc. A little bit about Wishpond. We started as a Facebook store company, then a contest-based company, and we started as a small player, but we became super successful as the largest provider of Facebook contests. We were also the fastest growing SaaS startup in Canada. We then grew into providing a full suite of online marketing tools from contests to landing pages, pop-ups, forms, email marketing automation, because these were the tools that we used to grow our business, and we wanted to spread that joy to our users as they're super powerful. So today we will focus on how to use contests to increase followers on Instagram with real examples and their results, and give you the best practices to use for your company. So let's cover the basics quickly to increasing followers on Instagram. Number 1, master Instagram posts. Post the best quality photos of your brand's lifestyle. This is a visual platform, so you gotta appeal to your audience. These are the top 3 brands on Instagram that have the most followers: Nike, H&M, and Forever 21. They have celebrity endorsements and years of building their world famous brands, but they are accounts that I would suggest that you take a look at. Have a shtick, post behind the scenes sneak peeks, or try to incorporate in your posts what get the most like on Instagram, like food, world travel, celebrities, adorable animals. This is IBM, a B2B business, and they managed to incorporate all of those things in their Instagram posts. Some great apps you should download to improve your photos are Afterlight and ViscoCam. Again, like I said, this is a visual platform. If you're tinkering on posting a photo without a filter or editing it, like if it's a picture of your products, they can look boring or less exciting than they really are. So these 2 simple apps have really professional filters that aren't the generic ones people use on Instagram, and you can play around with the lighting, sharpening tones, etc. with those apps. So I take a moment to write that down, to download those on your phones. We're not affiliated with them in any way. This is just definitely our suggestion to use these great apps. Post when you know that a majority of your followers are on Instagram. There is a high frequency of Instagram users on Instagram in the morning, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., lunchtime, 12 p.m., and after 5 p.m., which is pretty consistent timing for all social platforms. And also post on specific days. Studies show there is a high volume of users interacting on Instagram on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, but see what works for you. This is Aritzia. They are a fashion boutique. Target market is women, and they sell trendy, high-quality clothing. They repost customers' Instagram photos all the time. They were promoting a hashtag called Nowhere Anywhere, and anyone that hashtags that, and if they search that hashtag on Instagram, they can see all their customer photos and repost them, highlighting great photos and giving them a shout-out. This is someone's photo that they reposted. If you are B2B, so business to business, then post photos of company culture, events you're sponsoring or speaking at or hosting. It needs to be a cool insight into your business, cool enough for people to want to see it in their daily newsfeed among their friends' posts and celebrities that they follow. Number 2, follow lots of people to get people to follow you back. I would suggest this if you're really struggling to get follows, and this is a great way to get seen. Look for people on Instagram that are influential in your market. Like in this case, if you are a fashion boutique, follow influential fashion bloggers, and some followers like to follow the followers of influential people. And if that influential person follows you, that helps boost your followers as well. Once you get a base of followers, run an Instagram contest to incentivize more followers and attract more people to your page. Contests are a nice surprise for followers and browsers. This is a contest run by Helly Hansen and Sportcheck. This is their promotional image about the contest and the details to enter. Take a picture of yourself enjoying the outdoors in the rain for your chance to win a trip to Bergen, Norway, or rainwear from Helly Hansen. You're asked to follow 2 accounts, #WeLoveRain, and mention both accounts. So they used our Instagram hashtag contest to run the campaign, and they chose to host it on a custom Wishpond subdomain. Usually our clients will host it on a Facebook page or their website as well. You can see all the details here and all the participants below as they're collected in a gallery for everyone to view. They had almost 300 participants, so what our app does is ensure that everyone follows the rules in order to be qualified to win and gathers all of the data and analytics for our clients to view and monitor so they can modify and improve future Instagram marketing efforts. So it is a really smooth process and easy to scale. If we click on one of the entries here, each entry has their own unique entry page and link to share with friends and family, which is really only important if you choose a winner based on the most votes, which I'll show you later. This campaign is choosing a winner based on which photo they like the most. And they announce their winners on their website. You can contact winners on Instagram using direct messaging or just mentioning them on a post announcing that they won. So I want to first cover all types of Instagram contests without a third party running it because this is about the best possible way to get exposure and followers to your account that you need. The yellow ones here have an okay payoff in terms of increasing followers. Telling people to like your photo to win or to comment on your photo why they should win gives your campaign exposure only in the activity feed in the following section. If your participants' followers are checking their following feed to see what their followers are liking or commenting on, then you get exposure, but not the best way to get exposure, but very easy for your followers to enter, which is great. If you already have a ton of followers, use this type of contest to engage your existing followers. This yellow one here gives a good payoff and little effort from the participant to enter. Asking people to tag a friend or 3 on your photo to be entered to win a prize is a great way to get word of mouth exposure to your account, and your participants will probably tag people that they think will be interested in your contest as well, and they'll tag a few friends as well, and so on. So that's easy, targeted exposure to your account. Asking people to tag friends and follow you is common, so that when their friends come to the contest, they need to follow them and tag as well. The green one here gives great payoff, but does require more work from participants. What that means is usually a lower participation rate than the yellow ones, but it can surpass the low rate easier because the word spreads about the contest through the participants' Instagram feeds to their network of followers. It also is always coupled with a hashtag that you set so that you can track who is posting about your campaign. So this spikes the curiosity of the followers of your participants. You can also ask them to repost your photo, so you have control on what participants share on Instagram about your campaign. You can increase leads for your business if you use the Instagram hashtag contest and choose the winner based on who gets the most votes or likes. Voters give you leads, and likes are easy to track with the Instagram hashtag contest. So taking a closer look, if you want to boost exposure to your account, exposure can always lead to a follow. So I would suggest using the Like Our Photo or Like to Win contest. They're very easy to participate in. You can instruct people to click like or to double tap your photo, which causes a like, to be entered to win a prize. By clicking on your photo's likes, you can search through all of the people that liked your photo and choose a winner. It's very simple participation and a lot of likes are gained. Another way to gain exposure to your brand or company on Instagram in a simple way is running a comment on our photo contest. This also allows you to crowdsource information, gain customer feedback and stories, which you can then use in future ads or simply to aid in creating community. So this type of contest is very easy for people to participate in. In this example, the company Lightspeed Outdoors asks, what are some camping activities for children? And you'll be entered to win a Lightspeed Outdoors airbed. This is a great market research campaign for them and it costs them nothing. Tag a friend. This is Wild Way of Life, asking people to follow them and tag a friend who would enjoy their grain-free granola. This type of contest I love because it acts as a referral system that's thoughtful for the friend, referring the people in their life that they think would enjoy winning this. So it's a positive, non-selfish type of contest that will get you quality followers. This is a post a photo contest asking participants to post a photo of their limited edition bears at any location in Singapore to be entered to win and to follow them. This is another post a photo contest asking for participants to repost their photo, follow them, mention them, and hashtag the photo to be entered to win a pair of tickets to the Lexus Dugout Club. This is great because participants will see the incentive and instructions right in the image on their feed. Another way to run this is using the Repost app, which is so simple for participants if they have the app already, because they just hit repost on the app, and the app does the work by not only reposting the image, but also the captions. So if you want to mention in a hashtag, just write that in the caption of your promotional post, and when they repost it, it will activate your mention and hashtag on their post. So it does the work for them, and it's easy for you to find them. So in this case, all they have to do is then tag 2 friends and follow them to be entered to win a pair of earrings. And the last example is a post a photo to win contest with voting. So using Wishpond's Instagram hashtag contest, you can actually gain all of the voters' emails and your participants' emails if they vote for their own entries. And you can ask them to opt into your email newsletter. So if you're looking to build your email newsletter and increase your followers on Instagram, this is a great contest to run. It does require a bit more work, so the people that will enter your contest on Instagram, so post a photo and set a hashtag with their photo, and with the Instagram hashtag contest app at Wishpond, you set the hashtag that you want, and anyone that matches that hashtag, their photo from Instagram will be automatically pulled into your page on your contest. And so you can look through all of the entries and see who has the most votes, and each entry gets their own individual entry page that they can share with friends and family to get them to come and vote for them. I also just wanted to point out, when you write the details of your campaign, try to avoid using all caps when telling them what to do to enter, like saying like and repost and must be following. It can really turn people off from your campaign because of the intonation. Avoid 6 or more steps to enter. Try to keep it below 5. The more steps, the less participants. And don't mention fake accounts. Here it says no giveaway accounts in caps. Most people will be like, what's that? And you just made them aware of a possibly unfair competition. I don't even know what those are, but I'm guessing fake Instagram accounts that they would tag. So anyway, just try to avoid getting people paranoid about the contest that you want them to enter. Okay, so why use an Instagram hashtag contest? To increase followers using incentives like a product, service, or gift card giveaway. This is so important that you give away something in relation to your business because you'll attract the type of followers that will buy from you. You can also give them a chance to be featured in your next ad campaign. By increasing followers, you increase exposure to your account, which opens up a 24-hour-a-day window of communication between you and your customers. Facebook only shares a certain percentage of your photos to your fans. Twitter is much harder to market your business on if you are B2C, and if you are B2B, it's great. But Instagram's form of communication being visual, either photos or videos with captions, is much easier information to take in. Think of Instagram as a lead nutrition program. Anyone that follows you will see your posts, most likely. Most people like to scroll through all the photos up to the last photo they saw on Instagram, which means this is a great place to market your business. And of course, this will help lead to an increase in sales. You can tell people in the caption of your photos to go to the link in your bio or caption or on the photo to make a purchase, but we will get into that later. So again, why specifically use an Instagram hashtag contest rather than just running it on Instagram, which is totally legitimate as well? The Instagram hashtag contests allow you to collect all of the images for a campaign hashtag and display them together. This is one by Canada Goose, and they were running this for the Sundance Film Festival. And most of all, it is so easy to manage, enforce rules, choose a winner, and gather, monitor campaign analytics to see the results of your contest. So let me show you some examples. This is a contest run by Volpac Coupons on their website, Moment with Mom, Instagram sweepstakes. They have 413 participants, and they ask people to just hashtag Mom Moments Sweeps and mention them at Volpac Coupons. This is a contest run on Facebook. It's in Italian, and the hashtag is Fastabe. They have 690 participants, and they ask just for the hashtag Fastabe. This is a contest that is running on a custom Wishpond subdomain, Solming. 2-month-long contest, and 3 words explain why you should be the next Solming ambassador. The winner gets to be the ambassador, and they're sent products throughout the year, and they're featured on their website as well. They have over 1,000 participants. They ask you to follow at Solming_running_USA and to hashtag Solming ambassador, hashtag Sun Swedish. This contest is being hosted on Volcom's website, Fire and Stone Don't Burn Alone. This is to promote their Spitfire wheels. They have over 1,500 participants, and you have to follow Volcom Skate and hashtag Fire and Stone Don't Burn Alone. They ask that you post a photo of the product, and they are choosing a winner every week for 11 weeks, and you win wheels and your favorite item from their collection. This is hosted by Black Ball Ferry Line. It's a ferry crossing between Victoria, British Columbia, and Port Angeles, Washington on their website, and it's hashtag ShareVI. They have over 2,000 participants, and they only ask for you to hashtag ShareVI. So the advantages of an Instagram hashtag contest are increased followers, require people to follow you to enter. This helps you increase sales by daily exposure to your products, services, and lifestyle. I have to say B2C companies, so business consumer companies, can kill it on Instagram, where it's more exposure for B2B companies. But B2C companies can and are generating a ton of sales from Instagram, and if you increase your followers, that's daily communication between you and your customers. Require a follow and hashtag to keep the barrier to entry rate low. Another benefit is that they increase exposure to your Instagram account. At mentions and likes require at mentions so your participants' networks see and can click on your handle to check you out. Likes so that you show in the following newsfeed of participants' friends when they like your image. Both increase exposure, but mentions are a lot stronger, increasing followers from that exposure. The less steps you have to enter, as you may have noticed in the example, usually the higher participation rate because it's less work. Asking for hashtag only will get you the most participation. Asking for a mention is great and easy for them to add in the caption of their photo that they post, unless you have a long handle. So whatever your account name is, if it's really long, then they're gonna have to look back at what your name is just to type it into their caption. So that can hurt participation rates. And then a hashtag and a follow, I think, is one of the more popular ways to go, because hashtagging your photo is easy, and then following someone is easy as well. Increase leads. With the Instagram hashtag contest, you can have voting. With voting, people need to enter their email in order to vote. I would suggest giving a small prize to the voters to incentivize them to vote, even though they are probably there to vote for a friend or family member. You can collect voters' emails, and the voters that want to opt in to receive email newsletters can. When choosing your prize to give away, be wise and give away something that will attract people that will be interested in your Instagram posts and future marketing efforts on Instagram or to your new voter leads. If you are giving something away that has nothing to do with your business, you will attract the wrong type of people that are only following you for the giveaway, and they will probably unfollow you right after. In fact, if you want to keep a close eye on those people that are following you for the free stuff and then unfollowing you, there is an app called Followers Plus. And here you can connect to your Instagram account and see all the people unfollowing you, which is great for monitoring if you are being too salesy or giving away the wrong prizes, or maybe you started posting photos people aren't interested in and you see a drop. This can help you make pivots in your marketing efforts and post more interesting stuff, or to go in a different direction with your posts. All right, so let me show you how to set up a Instagram hashtag contest. So in your Wishpond dashboard, you can click social promotion on the left and select the Instagram hashtag contest. Here you're brought into the contest editor, and I can make any changes to the template by simply clicking on the area I want to change and adding my information. Here I'm going to remove the placeholder image and upload my own banner image. Click Upload Image File. You can drag and drop your image in here or upload it from your computer. I'm going to drag and drop it into here and click Insert Image. The ideal banner image should be 810 pixels by 200 pixels high. Next, I'm going to repeat this process to add the logo, upload image file, and drag and drop my logo here, insert image. I'm going to right-click the image to resize it, click Image Properties, change the width to 200, click OK, and save. Hover over any area to edit the background style. I'm going to change the background color to white and save that. Next, I'll add the content of my contest. Click on the area and just start typing. I'm going to copy and paste my text here. And I'm going to increase the size of my title and the subtitle where I just wrote in the hashtag WinVoluspa and click Save. Write a call to action like enter to win and include your prize in the title and the value of the prize if you can, just so that you're 100% clear with the participants what they're entering for, and it can help boost your conversions. In the details, write out how to enter. In this particular template, it does show the instructions on how you can tell someone to enter your contest, so you can just change the details of that so that it fits yours. And if we look at the top here, you can edit the CSS and JavaScript of your page to change the design and layout of your page. And you can preview on the left here what it looks like on different devices once it's live. So desktop, mobile, tablet, Facebook, or Twitter. I'll click mobile. As you can see, the templates are responsive, which helps optimize your conversion so that people can clearly see how they can enter and they can view all of the photos and vote here as well. And I'll go back to the editor. And once you're happy with your changes, you can hit next at the bottom and we'll put in some of the final steps here. So name your campaign. This is just for organizational purposes in Wishpond. So I'm going to name it Voluspa Candles Contest and connect to your Instagram account. So log into your Instagram account and then choose where you want your campaign to appear. So custom Wishpond subdomain, your own domain, Facebook page, Twitter account, website or blog, Facebook page and website. We will choose Facebook. Connect to your Facebook account, log in there, and then we'll pull up the pages associated with your personal account and you just choose the page you want it to host on. You can choose to display opt-in fields for voters. So this is where you can ask people to opt into your newsletter if they want to vote. And you can show the like button when users visit your campaign, which helps increase likes on Facebook if that's what you're interested in. And set your hashtag for your campaign. So WinVoluspa. Here, you can require people to follow you and you can require people to mention you on Instagram and just put in what your handle is here. And in advanced settings, you can exclude certain entries with certain hashtags and you can set a maximum photos per user that you want entering. So we're just going to leave it at the hashtag. And you can moderate entries before they appear in the public gallery. So if you want to approve or disapprove them before they're shown live in your gallery of photos, you can have them sorted by random order, most votes, or most recent. You can display Instagram like buttons. You can have Facebook like buttons showing. You can display vote buttons, which will have what's an email address field. You can require email or email and Facebook login, and you can moderate the voting per minute, per day, per entry per day, or in total. And set your time zone for when you want the campaign to start, Pacific time zone, and set your start and end date. So the date and time that you want your campaign to go live, or you can schedule it to go live later. And you can change these dates at any time. And you can customize the SEO and share message setting here. So whatever you want sharing on social, if someone shares a link to your campaign, this is the message and image that will share. So definitely write that in for anyone that's sharing your posts, especially if you have voting. So enter to win a $100 gift card to Voluspa. Post a photo to Instagram, hashtag WinVoluspa. Okay, at the bottom we click next. And you're brought into your campaign report. So here you'll be able to see in real time the views, conversion, and conversion rate of your campaign to see how it's doing, and you can monitor and modify it here. And on the left-hand side here, you can go to the link to see your campaign live, and we'll click that. And it automatically has posted into a tab on my Facebook page. And I'm going to click like. And now I can see the campaign live. So here it is. We don't have any entries yet. So once you make it live, anyone that hashtags their photo WinVelueSpot, from now on, those will populate into your campaign. If they hashtagged it prior to when you made your campaign live, it won't grab into the contest. So make sure that you let people know that they have to post a photo with the hashtag after you make it live. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter this campaign and hashtag a bunch of photos and refresh my page so you can see what it looks like once it starts populating all the images from Instagram automatically. So I just posted 3 photos on Instagram, and now they're all in the campaign automatically. So you can see people that are hashtagging your particular campaign's hashtag or whatever you required them to do to enter, to follow you, to mention you. And here we can see who they are, we can see what their caption is, their likes, their votes. They can opt in to receive emails and write their email in when they vote. And they have their own individual entry page. The entries of this Instagram hashtag contest can share a link with their friends and families to get them to come vote for them. And I'll just vote on this. You can see 1 vote. I voted. And if we go back to the campaign, you can see all the conversions we have. We have the views, our conversion rate. If we go to entries, we can see all of the entries here. And you can see the voters as well. Here's the voters and the stats for how many votes each photo has. You can export your entries and you can export your voters in a CSV file or to one of our integrations so that you can keep that. And that's pretty much it. And you can get as creative as you want with these contests and run it however you like. There's so many different ways you can run an Instagram hashtag contest. And I'm going to give you some of those contest ideas at the end of this webinar. So now just to show you back in the editor, to integrate with Constant Contact, click Export Voters. So all the voters, if you do have voting that want to opt into your mailing list, you can have them export automatically into your Constant Contact lists here. So click Export Voters, and next what you're going to want to do is choose the integration Constant Contact, click Connect with Constant Contact, log into your Constant Contact account, and we will generate all the information needed to export all of your leads into your lists. So we'll generate all your lists for you to choose from. And once you find the list that you want all of your Instagram voters to export into, you click it. And at the bottom left corner, you can choose to just export them manually. So at the end of the campaign, you can just export all of them into your list, or have it set up so that it automatically exports each lead into your list while the campaign is going on, which I suggest so that you don't have to go back in and do that at the end. So I'm going to select the bottom option here. And I normally do that so that it just automatically exports them all into my list and I don't have to worry about it. And then you can also match up any form fields that you have on the Instagram hashtag contest. You can match them up with your Constant Contact attributes, and that way you have the same data in Constant Contact for those leads, and you can start setting up your autoresponder based on those attributes, or just send out autoresponder email to your list of new leads. And then in the bottom right corner, you can just click Export and you're good to go. So it's really easy to set up. Once you finish setting up your Instagram hashtag contest, just click Export Voters, connect to your Constant Contact account, choose your list, and export them, and you will have them automatically sending into your Constant Contact lists. So next, promoting your campaign. So no matter how well you set up your campaign, you need to promote it so that people know about it. So try posting 3 times a week about your campaign on Instagram. Businesses will do 1 a day, but keep in mind you don't want to annoy your followers with too many posts. So keep each post for a week just about content value, nice images, enjoyable, pleasant images, maybe of your prizes. Okay, so here's an example. Go to our Facebook page to enter or vote. That's good. That's a great way to let people know to direct traffic to your page, to get them to enter. But what would be better is doing the work for them. Tell them, go to the link in our bio to vote or enter, because this takes that work, that extra step out for them, having to search for your campaign on your Facebook page. Just give them the direct mobile accessible link in the bio of your profile, so that if they go to your profile, they just click on your username, they can click on the link to your contest and enter from mobile right away to your contest and get the details of how they can enter. So just grab the mobile accessible link to use in your profile. So to add it, edit your account, and then just add it here in the bio where it says bio and add your link, because you can add one link to the bio of your Instagram profile. Next, you need to nurture your new followers and existing followers into sales with your Instagram marketing. If you are a B2C company, listen closely. This is Forever 21, one of the most followed brands on Instagram. If you are a B2C business listening today, check out the app Like to Buy. When someone clicks this link in the bio, it takes them to a page to click items to purchase online. And it's a quick and easy process for browsers to become purchasers. They click the link in the bio, are redirected to a page on their Instagram photos showing off their products, and if they click on the photo they particularly like, it redirects them to the shopping page on their website to purchase that exact item. Pretty awesome. This is Aritzia, and I noticed they're doing the same thing. They've posted a photo, they're using the Like to Buy app, and if they click the Like to Buy app link in their bio, it brings them to the app. They can find that photo that they liked, or it will be stored in all the photos that they've liked in the Like to Buy app. And they can click on that image and it will take them, again, to the direct link to shop for that item. So it's a really smooth process, and it's quick and it's easy for users to purchase from you just by seeing the item once, do an impulsive buy, or maybe they really, really like it and want to save it to look at for later, and it will save in that app. Again, we're not affiliated with Like to Buy app in any way. It's just a really cool app that we think you guys should use if you're a B2C company. So Instagram is a great way to let people know you're launching a product or launching a new feature or have a special deal for 1 week only on your services in a visually compelling way. So nurture your followers and leads into sales. This is the funnel. Run your Instagram contests, get new followers, nurture those followers with your Instagram posts, make sure they're likable, literally, and give value to your audience. It can be educating them about your business in creative ways, using video too, which we didn't talk a lot about today, but video contests are possible as well. Just requires a bit more work from the participants to make a video, so we definitely recommend doing a photo contest. You want to educate them about your business, and then after 5 posts, have the 6th one be about a promotion or a sale or a deal to make sales, directing them to a link in your bio. And that's it. Thanks for listening, guys. You can learn more about how to run an Instagram hashtag contest and really have us walk you through how to set that up at learn.wishpond.com. That's our Wishpond Marketing Academy, and they're all free courses there. And if you have any questions, you can shout out to me on Twitter at Brina Katani, and I'm happy to help. I will open the floor to some live Q&A now, and we'll go through some of the questions that you have. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day today, and I hope that you took something of value from today's webinar. So thank you guys so much again for being here with me today, and let's do some live Q&A. And by the way, while we're doing our live Q&A, I'm just going to change this to the next slide, contest ideas. So as we're going through our Q&A, you guys, some of you may want to jot some of these contest ideas down. Okay, so let's go to the live Q&A. And again, thanks so much for joining me today. I have Mateus here picking out questions for me to answer, and I'll try to get through all of these on time. So we have Sarah from New York asks, could you give an example on use for a local service-based business? Does Wishpond provide coaching on types of contests most successful for specific businesses? Yeah, so we definitely have a service here, our fully managed team. They can chat with you if you guys want to have a specific business plan for what type of contest you want to run, if it's an Instagram hashtag contest, and what kind of ideas you want to run by them. As you can see, there's a lot of different ways you can run the Instagram hashtag contest, and there are some ideas that are better for certain types of companies than others. So yeah, we have a team here that you can talk to for free. If you go to our website, wishpond.com, and sign up for a free one-on-one VIP demo under resources, you can do that. Or if you guys want to just jot this email down, alex@wishpond.com. That's Alex, ALEX, @wishpond.com. And just let them know, hey, you're interested in running a contest and want to run by some ideas on what you can run for your business. He would be happy to help you. And yeah, thanks.
Emil from Bedford, Nova Scotia asked, will we have access to this presentation after the webinar? Yes, I'll be sending out the recording of this webinar to you guys after if you guys want to review it. And so you guys can look over all of the slides. Yeah. Barry asked, isn't there a hashtag limit of 40 or it won't post the caption if you go over? That's right. So you can only actually post 30 hashtags per photo on Instagram. So there is a limit, but when you do post a photo, I would suggest when you write the caption, like a promotional post, hey, enter to win, and then, write the details of your contest in the caption. If you're going to put your hashtags there, just put the campaign hashtag there so it's very clear for anyone that wants to participate and hashtag their photo, what the hashtag should be. Don't include all 30 there. And then what I would do is write a comment on your Instagram post with the rest of your hashtag, your 30 hashtags if you want to do that for search purposes. If anyone's searching any of those specific hashtags, they'll come across your promotional post. That's a great idea. And it won't clutter the caption of your photo. Yep. Dory asked, how much does it cost to run a Wishpond contest? Great question. Our plans for running a contest start at $69 a month for our basic plan. And that comes with a lot of different things, including marketing automation, so following up with them as well. And you'll have access to all the other contests. We have over 13 different contests that you can run. And you can take a look at those other ones. But yeah, so to run a Instagram hashtag contest starts at $69 a month for month to month. And we have annual plans, which are 30% cheaper if you pay for the full year. And you can take a look at that if you go to our website and go to our pricing page. If you just sign up for a Wishpond account, it's free. You can start creating your Instagram contest, playing around with our tools for free. It's all there. Just when you want to launch anything live, that's when you can select a plan. So if you want to play around with it, maybe get something together to show people on your team, hey, should we run this? You can totally do that. And then once it gets approved by your company or you guys are all on board, you can launch it live and select a plan. Rod from Mexico City asked, does the contest capture the likes and votes, or does the contest have to be either most liked, most voted, or most liked? The contest does capture both the likes and the votes. You can have both running at the same time, or you can have one or the other. Like whoever gets the most votes wins, whoever gets the most likes wins, or whoever gets a combined. Really, there's so many different ways you can run this however you want. There's no rules on how you can run your contest. It's completely up to you. But of course, normally I would choose one or the other, not whoever gets the most votes and most likes wins. I would stick to one or the other and choose a winner based on either or. Yeah, no problem. Juno asked, when you run a hashtag contest, is it better to like each entry, comment on each entry, repost the entry, or just combine all on one Wishpond page? Great question. Again, whatever works for your business, but to like each entry, comment on each entry, repost the entry. I really like the repost contest. So asking people to repost your photo to be entered to win. It's a great way to spread the word to their social networks about your campaign, especially because you can control what they're posting about the contest because they'll be reposting your image. Of course, make it really nice so that they actually do repost it and want to feel comfortable sharing that on their account. Show a picture of the prize and the details either on the image or get them to repost it with the Repost app. A lot of people have the Repost app that use Instagram. And for those, maybe your audience doesn't have that app, you can ask them to just, repost your photo. So combining other things like, comment and like the photo, I would just, because you're asking along with repost, I would just ask the repost alone. The other two aren't as necessary with the repost, yeah. But ask for a hashtag as well so you can track who is reposting it. Courtney asked, is it an app for your phone or software on your computer? The Instagram hashtag contest, it is software. It's a contest. It's using our software, you can run the campaign, and it is mobile accessible, so anyone on mobile can enter it, of course, on their phone. In fact, with your Instagram hashtag contest, no one even has to see your Instagram hashtag contest page. It can all just be on Instagram. You can be asking people to
hashtag their photo and whatever other rules that you set, and it will all gather in your hashtag photo contest page, but you can choose the winner on Instagram, and those people don't necessarily have to go back to your page unless you have voting, as long as they follow your rules on what they need to do. Like, let's just say enter a photo and hashtag it, then they're entered, right? So they don't need to go to your contest page. So Brad asked, is it okay to use like giving on Facebook? Yes. So if you run your Instagram hashtag contest within a page on your Facebook page, and you also want to increase likes on Facebook, for sure you can enable the like to see feature. So that will require people to like your page in order to enter, but they can click no thank you because it's against Facebook rules to require people to like your page to enter. You have to have the option so that they can say no thank you and still enter. So that is available, and it is a great way to encourage likes on your Facebook page. Liz from Hawaii asked, what platform works best for running the contest, Facebook, Twitter, or website? Good question. Again, this is something that with the Instagram, this is really the only contest I'd say that out of all of our apps, the Instagram hashtag contest, it doesn't really matter what platform you're hosted on, because normally, unless you have voting, which it does matter, unless you have voting, then it doesn't really matter where you host it, because it's just going to gather all the images for you to aggregate all of the information, the entries, the data. But if you want people to be able to see it and view, Twitter is usually not as popular, but your website or your Facebook page are definitely popular places to host it. Yeah. And you can host it on both at the same time if you want, the exact same contest. LaShawn asks, how do you pick a winner? Great question. I mean, you can choose a winner however you want. So you'll have all of the information if you run an Instagram hashtag contest with us. So let's say you're choosing a winner randomly. You will have all of the entries. You'll have all of their handles, so their Instagram handles. And what you can do is, since you're not going to have their email address and all that, you can just reach out to them on direct messaging on Instagram and just send them a quick direct message saying, hey, you won, and send them a picture of the prize and get their details on on shipping information and how they're going to receive their prize, or ask for their email so that you can pass along that information of how they can claim your prize. That's one way, so direct messaging, or posting a promotional image to your Instagram account, which I would do anyway, so people know that it was legitimate, they know there was a winner chosen, and you can announce who the winner is on that image, or in the caption of the image, mention them so that they can see that they were mentioned in their notifications on Instagram. Yeah. Kayla from Manitoba asked, why does it matter if we use caps for certain words like win on our contest post? Great question. So earlier in the slide when I said, avoid using all caps when writing your Instagram post, I more mean, to be clear, the caps, it can come off as shouting, as a bit aggressive for people that are entering contests, and that doesn't have to do with win. Win in caps, fine, that's totally fine. But saying like negative connotations, so do not do this in caps, it just is a bit much for the users. So I would avoid doing that. So telling them what not to do in caps is a bit aggressive. So keeping it in just normal writing, being like, oh, by the way, please don't post a photo with this item in it, or whatever the rule is probably the best way to go. Is normally the best way to go with your Instagram contest. Aaron asked, if you run multiple contests in a year, is it beneficial to change up your contest style or stick to the same kind? We have a customer, for instance, called Diamond Candles, and they run a weekly sweepstakes that gives away a candle. So their audience is very aware of this weekly giveaway. They've become familiar with it. They have a huge following. They have hundreds of thousands of people entering this contest because it's so consistent and people know to come back again and again to enter these contests. So it is good to be consistent in terms of running the same type of contest, and especially, it depends who your audience is, but if they get used to it, they'll know exactly what they need to do to enter next time, which is great. And of course, if you feel like you want to change it up, maybe what the goal is, if you want to ask them to work a bit harder, if you're just asking people to, hashtag your photo to Instagram and you'll be entered to win. Maybe you want to say hashtag and tag 2 friends next time, and then consistently do that and see, does the numbers go up? Do they go down? Do they stay the same? If people are still entering, or if there's more people entering that are tagging friends to come enter, that's even better, more exposure to you guys. So I would consistently start running that and just kind of keep testing your audience, seeing what you can add on and ask for more steps, and grow from there. So I'm just going to take a couple more questions here, and the ones that I don't get to, I will email you personally with my answers back to that. Does Wishpond have contest templates for all social media platforms? From Emily. Yes, so we have a template for the contest, and it's responsive to each device that it's shown on. So if someone is viewing your contest on mobile, tablet, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is, they're all responsive to the design, to the screen size that they're viewed on. So the template will reformat so that it'll optimize for people to convert, to vote, to participate, to share links on your entries. Yeah. Rodriguez, this is the last question I'm going to take from Rodriguez. He says, would you recommend a contest for a follower base less than 50? Yeah, of course. I mean, you can get started you can start building your following. That's the whole point of not the whole point, but for some people, the whole goal of a contest is to build their following, and some people need incentive. So having a contest and spreading the word on Instagram and having it go viral using a contest, getting people to tag their friends is a great way to do that, because if you give away a prize, hey, we're giving away a $100 gift certificate to our home decor store, tag 3 friends. That's going to spread on Instagram fast. And if you have a follower base less than 50, then they'll feel like, oh, chances are higher that we can win. And you ask them to follow you, your followers are going to go up. And you're also going to get a lot more exposure. And it's a great way to get the ball rolling for getting a lot more people on board with your Instagram account and getting that exposure. So I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at support@wishpond.com. You can email me directly, Bree@wishpond.com, and I'm happy to help. And I hope that was helpful and you learned a thing or two about Instagram and running a contest on Instagram. And if you do want to use our Instagram hashtag contest to run and manage and aggregate all of your information, then feel free to check out our website, wishpond.com. We run thousands of contests all constantly with all of our clients and our customers, and they're very happy and satisfied with it, and we know you guys will be too. So definitely come check it out, sign up for free, and you can get started on making that. And if you have any questions, we have live chat available on our platform, and they can help you while you're creating it, while you're going through the platform. If you have any questions, you're confused about anything, we're happy to help and point you in the right direction. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join us today for our webinar, and I hope you guys have a great week. Hope to see you again. Bye.